Surfing, now that's a skill that requires balance, requires fitness, and I guess most of all a bit of courage. I must take my hat off to these guys though. See, I'm no surfer. In fact, I've been told when it comes to this sport, my role is much better off as a spectator. There's not much happening here today, but I know a spot up the road where I think there might be some action.
From the safety of the shore, the waves don't seem half the size as they do when one's about to break on you. But remarkably, there are people out there that want the big, to the point of being downright dangerous. And the place they go to find these mini tsunamis, it's Margaret River.
Reason being, you see, this stretch of coastline is home to some of the largest and the best shaped waves in this country. It's also the reason so many pro comps are held here, like the event that's happening over here today. Now, this is the 2014 HIF Pro-Am Series.
Being a bit of a novice, I reckon a quick chat to one of the competitors should help me understand what's happening.
Emmy, so good to meet you. Now, your heat's coming up in a minute, which I'm very excited about, but you're actually the current under-16 national champion, aren't you?
Yeah.
So with the national championship, what came with that? What did you get out of that?
Get a lot more exposure, and definitely it's like a great feeling being the best in Australia.
To me, that looks absolutely ridiculously enormous out there, but that's probably something you're quite used to as well, the size, isn't it?
It looks really good. Pretty good conditions for comp, yeah.
While it's a sort of comp that can be a real stepping stone for young surfers, it's an open event. And down here, you'll always catch some familiar faces.
Now, you've surfed all over the world. What brings you back here?
Oh, there's no place like home. I mean, the quality of the water, so clean and pristine, and the wave quality here is like, it matches everywhere in the world. The quality right now, it's a little bit small, like it's in the 3 to 4 foot range, but...
That's small?
Yeah. Oh, well, we get huge swells here. We get hammered really in winter and stuff, but you know, we are in the middle of summer and you know, this is what you get, nice, beautiful offshore and clean conditions.
What do you think the judges have got their eye on?
Modern moves, you know, that's what everyone wants to watch, you know. It's like, if it's good, pleasing to the eye to watch, it normally scores really good.
Now, Mike, you're one of the judges. In fact, you're the head judge here with this comp today. Now, a couple of the competitors I've spoken to have mentioned this modern moves thing, and I nodded politely as if I knew what they were talking about. I mean, it's technical these days. What's a modern move?
Yeah, well, there is a judging criteria, and they've sort of changed it over the years. But in the last 2 or 3 years, they've brought this innovative progressive surfing into the criteria, and it's radical manoeuvres in the critical section of the wave. They're looking for speed, power, and flow. Variety of manoeuvres, innovative and progressive. That's the criteria in a nutshell, and there's been a lot more emphasis on that innovative progressive surfing.
Thankfully, I don't need to take notes. Spectating is the glove that fits for me. Although the bucket list does make mention to mastering the longboard before I get too old to stand up, so, I don't know, pigs might fly.
This really is a thrilling event all the same. I mean, what a beautiful backdrop. Check it out on the Destination WA website. In fact, if it's your cup of tea, get back here in April for the drug-aware Margaret River Pro. See you there.